Have you ever dreamed of a place where ancient spirits whisper through lush rice paddies, where every sunrise paints the sky in fire, and the scent of incense dances on the tropical breeze? A place often called paradise, but one that's rapidly changing. Welcome, curious adventurers, to Atlas Narrator, and today we're peeling back the layers of Bali, Indonesia's enigmatic island of gods. For decades, Bali has captured the hearts of millions, drawing them in with its irresistible charm. It's a unique island in the Indonesian archipelago, situated between the Indian Ocean and the Balinese Sea, known for its picturesque landscapes of beaches and mountains and its rich culture and traditions. But what is Bali truly like? Is it still the idyllic escape portrayed in postcards, or has paradise been paved over? We're going to explore all sides of this fascinating island. Let's begin with Bali's soul, its culture and spirituality. Unlike much of predominantly Muslim Indonesia, Bali is unique, with its inhabitants largely adhering to Balinese Hinduism, or Agama Tirta, the holy water religion. This isn't just a religion, it's a way of life that permeates every aspect of society. Every single day you'll encounter banten, small, intricately prepared offerings of food and flowers placed everywhere, from doorways to household shrines and even rice fields. The air itself often carries the sweet, earthy scent of burning incense from these offerings, a constant reminder of the island's deep spiritual connection. The Balinese believe in a balance between good and evil, offering gifts to both powers. Bali is often called the Island of 1,000 Temples, though some estimates suggest there might be as many as 20,000 temples. Each family compound often has its own small temple, and every local community, or banjar, has 3 public temples where numerous festivals are celebrated. You'll find grand, majestic sanctuaries like Pura Tanah Lot, perched dramatically on a rock in the sea, famed for its breathtaking sunsets. Then there's Uluwatu Temple, an impressive clifftop structure where, every evening, the famous Kekak dance takes place. Imagine 75 performers enacting a legendary battle between good and evil, with fire dancing and the Indian Ocean as a backdrop. It's truly an epic ritual, lasting about 45 minutes. For a more personal spiritual experience, Tirta Empul Temple is a must-visit. Here, you can partake in a purification ritual, bathing in the holy spring waters that filled the temple's pools. Just remember to skip the 11th and 12th spouts. Our guide told us those are reserved for death ceremonies. And speaking of rituals, the Balinese have some truly unique ones. Ever heard of teeth filing to ward off evil spirits and eliminate common vices like greed and anger? Or the Ngabin cremation ceremony, which is considered a joyful celebration of a soul's release into nirvana, not a time for tears? These traditions offer a fascinating glimpse into a culture where life, death, and balance are deeply intertwined. Beyond spirituality, Bali's natural beauty is legendary. You've probably seen the iconic Tegalalang rice terrace. These lush, green terraced rice fields are a photographer's dream, complete with giant swings, the famous Bali swing, and "I love Bali" signs for those perfect Instagram shots. While Tegalalang can get crowded, other terraces like Jatilui offer a quieter, more authentic experience, showcasing the traditional Subak irrigation system, a centuries-old network of water temples and tunnels that redistributes water for wet rice cultivation. And then there are the waterfalls. Bali is brimming with them. From the gorgeous Munduk waterfall in the highlands to the hidden Leka Leka waterfall nestled in the jungle, each offers a unique vista. Some, like Teganungan, are easily accessible near Ubud and perfect for a refreshing dip. Others, like Sekumpul, are more off the beaten path, a complex of 7 cascades with the tallest reaching 80 meters. Just be prepared for steps and potentially strong currents after a rainy night. For a truly photogenic experience, check out Kanto Lampo. Arriving just after opening, around 6:40 a.m., might even get you the waterfall all to yourself. For a true adventure, consider an early morning hike up one of Bali's volcanoes. Mount Batur, an active volcano at 1,700 meters, offers incredible sunrise views over a blanket of clouds, with Mount Agung peeking out in the distance. The hike takes about 2 to 3 hours one way and is a challenging but rewarding experience, often done with a guide for safety in the dark. If you're really looking for an off-the-beaten-path experience, Mount Agung, the island's highest peak at over 3,142 meters, promises even more spectacular and less crowded sunrise views, stretching all the way to Lombok. It's a bit more difficult to climb, but the lack of crowds at the summit makes it a unique experience. Bali's coastline offers a diverse range of beaches, from the bustling, party-centric Kuta and Seminyak, perfect for beginner surfers, to the more luxurious and laid-back shores of Nusa Dua. There's a patch of sand for everyone. Uluwatu is a surfer's paradise, boasting famous spots like Bingin Beach and Padang Padang, known for their stunning scenery and challenging waves. For those learning to surf, private lessons in Canggu or Uluwatu can be a steal, with board rental included for as little as $28. Want to explore beyond the main island? A day trip to Nusa Penida is highly recommended. This stunning island is home to the famous Kelingking Cliff, often dubbed the T-Rex Cliff, due to its distinctive shape. You can also visit Broken Beach, explore natural pools like Angel's Billabong, and enjoy some of the best snorkeling in Bali, encountering tropical fish, moray eels, pufferfish, and if you're lucky, even turtles. Speedboat tours are a comfortable way to get there and explore the island without the hassle of renting a scooter. Let's take a quick trip back in time, shall we? Bali was first inhabited around 2000 BC by Austronesian people migrating from Taiwan, bringing with them rice-growing technology and a distinct language. Culturally and linguistically, the Balinese are closely related to people across the Indonesian archipelago and Oceania. Indian, Chinese, and especially Hindu influences began shaping Balinese culture around the 1st century AD. Inscriptions from as early as 914 AD mention Bali Dwipa, or Bali Island, and it was during this period that the sophisticated Sabak irrigation system, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was developed to cultivate wet field rice. The Hindu-Buddhist Majapahit Empire from Java established a Balinese colony in 1343, and its fall in 1520 led to a mass Javanese immigration to Bali, further enhancing its distinct culture, arts, and economy. Bali remained an independent collection of Hindu kingdoms for centuries until the Dutch subjugated it in the early 20th century. European contact began in 1512 with a Portuguese expedition, followed by the Dutch merchant explorer Cornelis de Houtman in 1597, leading to the establishment of the Dutch East India Company. Dutch political and economic control gradually expanded from the 1840s, often by exploiting rivalries between Balinese realms. A rather grim chapter in Bali's history during Dutch colonization involved a series of puputan, or ritual mass suicides, where members of the royal family and their followers chose death over the humiliation of surrender. A notable example occurred in Sanur in 1906, where thousands committed suicide rather than yield. In a more serene observation, the famous Welsh naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace visited Bali in 1860, noting its unique irrigation methods and using the island's biogeography to help formulate his Wallace Line theory, a faunal boundary separating Asian and Australasian species. Bali's subsequent occupation by Imperial Japan during World War II was harsh, fostering strong resentment and a desire for independence, which was finally recognized in 1949 as part of Indonesia. Post-independence, Bali faced challenges like the 1963 Mount Agung eruption and the devastating anti-communist purge in 1965-66, where an estimated 80,000 people were killed. Despite these hardships, the island recovered, with tourism playing a significant role in its economic growth, though it faced setbacks after the 2002 and 2005 terrorist bombings. Yet Bali has consistently bounced back, proving its resilience. Now let's talk about food. Balinese cuisine is a vibrant explosion of flavors, heavily relying on fresh vegetables, meats, especially pork and chicken, seafood, and an array of aromatic spices like ginger, turmeric, lemongrass, and chili. A cooking class is an absolute must to dive deeper into this culinary world. Imagine learning to prepare 9 different Balinese dishes, from market to table, and taking home a recipe book. You can even find private cooking classes in Ubud that take place in traditional village homes, where you learn multi-generational recipes. You'll find classics like nasi goreng, fried rice with meat and veggies, topped with a fried egg, and satay, grilled meat skewers with a mouth-watering peanut sauce. But don't miss Balinese specialties like babi guling, a whole roast suckling pig, traditionally served at ceremonies, but also available at local warungs, food stalls. As Bali is predominantly Hindu, pork is widely consumed here, unlike in many other Indonesian islands. Another unique dish is lawar, a mix of chopped coconut, vegetables and meat, often with local spices and even blood for the traditional red version. For something lighter, try gado-gado, an Indonesian salad with cooked vegetables, fried tempeh, tofu, boiled eggs, and that irresistible satay sauce. And for drinks, you'll find everything from strong Bali coffee to jamu, a traditional health tonic made with ginger or turmeric. Beyond the must-try dishes, Bali offers a plethora of activities and experiences for every interest. For ultimate relaxation, indulge in a Balinese massage. You can find hour-long sessions for as little as $10, with various styles from traditional gentle massages to deep tissue Thai treatments. And if you're looking for an adrenaline rush, try whitewater rafting through lush jungles with rapids reaching Class 4 during the rainy season, or go off-roading on an ATV through rice fields and underground tunnels, splashing through waterfalls. Ubud, often considered Bali's spiritual and artistic heart, is a hub for yoga and meditation. Studios like the Yoga Barn offer dozens of classes daily, catering to all levels. It's a perfect place to find your zen amidst the tranquil surroundings of rice fields. If you're into the nightlife scene, places like Finn's Beach Club in Canggu boast 4 pools, 2 swim-up bars, and live music with DJs nightly. For a more upscale experience, Rock Bar in Jimbaran is literally carved into a cliffside, offering incredible sunset views. Now, let's pause for a moment and talk honestly. Like many breathtaking destinations, Bali faces the challenge of balancing its magical appeal with the pressures of popularity. With over 6 million visitors each year, it's no surprise that certain areas, like Kuta, Seminyak, Canggu, or Ubud, can feel busy and sometimes even a bit chaotic. Traffic congestion has become part of daily life in popular spots, and rapid construction means that some of the serene rice field views you've seen in guidebooks may be harder to find today. In places once defined by stillness, the occasional sound of machinery reminds us that change is constant. The island is growing fast, and while tourism brings vital income, it also brings questions about sustainability. Some travelers expecting an untouched paradise may be surprised by how modern and developed parts of Bali have become. But rather than a disappointment, this can be seen as a reminder of the island's vibrancy and resilience. Bali continues to adapt, and its people work hard to welcome guests with warmth and grace, even amid the pace of change. As in any major destination, it's good to stay informed. Some temples and markets may involve a little salesmanship, whether it's renting a sarong or buying a souvenir. A bit of research ahead of time can help you navigate these moments with a smile and a sense of humor. And when it comes to more playful encounters, especially in places like the sacred monkey forest, remember, the locals aren't the only ones with a talent for bartering. The monkeys here are clever. They've been known to snatch glasses or snacks with expert precision. So keep your sunglasses close and your fruit even closer. Ultimately, visiting Bali with open eyes and an open heart means embracing not only its postcard-perfect beauty, but also its energy, complexity, and humanity. The more mindfully we explore, the more we contribute to preserving the soul of this island, not just for ourselves, but for those who call it home. Despite these challenges, it's crucial to remember that Bali is a vast and diverse island. While the main tourist hubs may feel overcrowded and commercialized, there are still countless hidden gems and tranquil spots waiting to be discovered. To truly appreciate Bali, it's essential to plan your trip carefully, deciding what kind of experience you seek. If quiet and nature are your priorities, venture beyond the popular southern resorts. Seek out local guides who can take you to less traveled waterfalls, serene rice paddies, or authentic villages where traditions still thrive undisturbed. You might even find opportunities for water jumping and canyoning in the north, an adventurous and less crowded activity. For digital nomads, Bali is also hailed as a co-working paradise, with numerous facilities surrounded by nature, attracting talented entrepreneurs from around the world. Bali is a land of paradoxes, a spiritual haven and a party destination, a natural paradise battling overdevelopment, a place where ancient customs coexist with modern digital nomads. It's a destination that evokes strong emotions, inspiring both adoration and frustration. But beneath the surface of development and crowds, the island's unique energy, its vibrant spirit, and the warmth of its people still shine through. So, is Bali still worth visiting? Absolutely. But perhaps not for everyone, and certainly not without a thoughtful approach. It requires an open mind, a willingness to navigate its complexities, and a desire to seek out its authentic heart beyond the well-trodden paths. And that brings us to the end of our journey through Bali. We hope this deep dive has given you a more complete picture of this extraordinary island. If you found this episode insightful, please consider liking this video, subscribing to Atlas Narrator for more adventures, and leaving a comment below to share your thoughts on Bali or suggest our next destination. Until next time, keep exploring.